Such a great story.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Black Renaissance. I am delighted to introduce to you Is that possible?
Yeah.
Welcome back to Black Renaissance. I am delighted to introduce to you a Tony Award winner, a disco diva, an AIDS activist, just an all-around musical talent, Sheryl Lee Ralph. What an honor to have you here with us.
Thank you. Good to be here with you. I'll have to come back for an introduction like that. Oh, you got all the good stuff in. I love it.
Well, you know, I really want to say welcome home to San Francisco.
Thank you. It's so good to be here.
Yeah.
I always get such a warm welcome, such a great vibe when I'm here, and it's just wonderful to be in San Francisco. We need a disco beat to that now.
Mighty Real.
Yes.
A musical really celebrating the life of the late, great Sylvester.
Yes.
His home was San Francisco.
That's right.
In his heart was music and this great city. Who was he to you, firstly?
You know something? I knew Sylvester. I met him when we were doing Dreamgirls on Broadway, and Sylvester was always one of those incredible spirits. This was a man who was walking in his truth long before it was, you know, popular or politically correct. He was just himself, because that's the thing he was best at, and he just brought a light into every room, and it was just, you know, he would look at me and say, "Don't start looking better than me."
Well, you know, and the fact is, when every major star was frightened to tell their truth, he was telling his truth, and he became a star.
Absolutely.
Being out.
That's right.
And
proud.
And authentic.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, and it was so interesting when I met the new young creators of the show. It was so great because it was if I heard the voice of Sylvester saying, "It's a new generation, help them forward and tell my story real good."
Yeah.
And that's really how it all came about.
Sylvester was taken from us, like so many others, way too soon.
Way too soon.
By AIDS. And you've made it your life's work and mission to be an activist and to fundraise, to raise awareness. Why has this been so important to you?
You know, you just said something, and I realized that what you just said was true, that it's now become my life's work. And how I started to get involved was I lost so many friends as an original company member of Dreamgirls on Broadway. And I tell people, you just don't know what it was like to see your friends drop dead. They'd get those strange purple marks on their body, and it was just like nobody wanted to touch them, nobody wanted to be around them. And that's when I said, in my heart, in my mind, we have to...
And the fact is, sweetheart, a community that was so alive and so vital, and then hit so hard. I mean, it was like a triple punch.
It was bad.
Because of that, because the community was so electric and so alive, and then literally pretty much overnight, things shifted.
And people, you cannot, you know, it's hard to imagine when society, community, churches, friends, your family, they turn their backs on the people that were closest to them. And it was, your friends would literally die needing your help, and it was horrible. And I've never been able to forget it, and that's why I have done the work. And you know, with my Diva Foundation, people always say, well, what does Diva do? We raise awareness. We use our voice to tell people, one, you must know what happened. Become aware. Now make sure that it's not you, because after all of these years, why is this disease coming back and really taking a hold with young people once again?
So your work is not done. The Diva Foundation has a lot more work to do.
Which is sad to me, because honest to God, I thought it would be over. I thought we would have a cure by now, a vaccine or something. I thought people would hear, you know. I don't know.
Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls.
Many great memories. Tony Awards.
Yes.
Your memories of that and the fact that, you know, people still, to this day, they think of Dreamgirls, they think of you and your co-stars. I mean, it still lives on.
It's the
all
truth.
These years on. Yeah.
It's amazing. You know, somebody came up to me today, you know, walking in the Castro and all. Someone said, Dina Jones. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He came up, he said, it's my birthday. Dreamgirls was my first musical. Why do you look exactly the same? And I just said, good black, don't crack. Thank you. But, you know, just trying to keep it as positive and up, and the fact that God has been good.
Yeah.
I'm still here and able to carry on in the memory of my friends. Because I always tell people Dreamgirls for me was the best and the worst of all times. The best, of course, getting nominated for that Tony,
Sure.
the show, winning, and all of that. But the worst was losing my friends. Do you know we lost 1/3 of our original company to AIDS?
My word.
1/3. Nobody ever talks about that, but I'll never forget it.
Well, Sheryl Lee Ralph, thank you for bringing Dreamgirls to the Bravo
Mighty
Theatre.
Real.
Yeah,
Mighty Real to the Bravo
Mighty
Theatre.
Real, Mighty Real.
This Dreamgirl
Sorry,
brought.
the Dreamgirl brought Mighty
Thank
Real
you.
to the Bravo Theatre in San
And you're
Francisco.
going to love this show.
Yeah.
Mighty Real, you are not able to sit in your seat because you just got to get up and dance. 90 minutes of some of the best entertainment ever. And I thank the spirit of Sylvester saying to me, girl, don't start looking better than me. Go on and do that show. Oh, I'm so excited.
Thank you for
Thank
always
you.
keeping it real.
Oh.
The one, the only Sheryl Lee Ralph, one of a kind, an enormous talent. We thank her so very much. Lots more Black Renaissance to come. We'll be back after the break. Darling,
Thank
give me, please, give me the hand.
Oh.